Okay, hi guys. So in this lecture, we'll be discussing on some of the examples on the nomenclature of esters. Okay, so let me write down the heading. So examples on nomenclature of esters. Okay. So let us start off with the first example. We have bromo group attached here, and then we have ester. So what would be the name of this compound? Again, we partition the left hand side of the ester, which is alkyl part. So for the alkyl part, we would have 2 chloro and Y2, 1, 2, 3. 3 carbon chain is found on the left hand side. So and chloro is attached on the second carbon. So 2 chloro propyl, 2 chloropropyl, and then for the right hand side we have 3 bromo, then butene OH. Okay, let us discuss the second example. In the second example, we have fluoro group attached here to the right hand side of the ester group, and we have a cyclohexenyl group. So on the second carbon atom of the cyclohexenyl, we have the ene part. So we'll write something like cyclohex 2-enyl, 2-enyl. Then we have for the alkanoate part 1, 2, 3, 4. So but on the third carbon we have fluoro group attached, so 3 fluoro butanoate. Okay, simple. Let us look at the third example, where we have something like this. So for this, for the left hand side we have eth1-enyl, and for the right hand part we have simple methanoate. Okay, and then we have something like this. The name for this, the left hand side part of would be this is the first carbon, this is the second carbon, third, fourth, and fifth. So double bonds are on the second carbon and on the fourth carbon. Okay, so the IUPAC name would be cyclo pent 2,4-dienyl. Okay, and for the right hand part we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So pent would be the word root, and double bonds are there on the first 2, 3, 2 and 4 are having double bonds, 2 and 4 carbon atoms. So pent 2,4-diene-OH. Okay, let's look at the fifth example, wherein we have something like this. Okay, so for this part we have, for the left hand side we have simple ethyl, and for the right hand part we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. On the second and third we have substituents. On the third we have cyclopentenyl or pentyl, cyclo, and on the second we have cyclopropyl. And why am I writing cyclopentyl ahead of cyclopropyl? Because till cyclo and p they are having equal priority, but on the E and R, as E is given higher preference over R in the alphabetical order, hence cyclopentyl will be written ahead of 2 cyclopropyl. Okay, so 3 cyclopentyl, 2 cyclopropyl, then pentanoate would be the right answer. Okay, let's look into the sixth example. In the sixth example we have something like this. So again, the longest carbon chain attached to the left hand part would be 2, and we have 1 methyl ethyl. Let me rewrite E. 1 methyl ethyl, and then on the right hand part 1 2 3 and 4 is the but is the word root, and on the third carbon atom ene is attached, and then O8. Okay, I hope this is clear. Let's look at another example where we have Br attached here. So here we have something like this. For this part, 3 carbon atoms are there. So 1 bromo prop and 2 enyl will be the alkyl part, and for the right hand side we have 1 2 3 4 5. So pent would be the word root. On the second carbon we have chloro attached, so 2 chloro, pent 1 2 3. On the third carbon we have ene and then O8. Okay, let's look at 8th example. Now here we have something like this. Okay, so for this part we have 1 1 dimethyl, then ethyl. This completes the alkyl part of the left hand side of the O group, and for the right hand side of the CO group we have 1 2 3 and 4 carbon atoms. So but, double bond is on the second carbon atom, so 3 in O8 would be the right answer. Okay, let's look at the 9th example. So in 9th example we have something like this. Cyclobutyl, then a cyclopropyl ring with a double bond in between, something like this. The name of this compound would be obviously propenyl. Then we have 1 2 3 4 carbon atoms, so but would be the word root. We have double bond on the second, so 8 O8, 1 2 3 and 4. Okay, and now we have 3 cyclopropyl, and then we have 2 cycloprop 2 enyl. So the complete name would be propenyl 3 cyclopropyl 2 cycloprop 2 enyl butanoate. Okay, so in this case 3 cyclopropyl will be written ahead of cycloprop 2 enyl. Why? Because as you can see, there is the introduction of a numeric in between P and E, and here it's a complete name, hence this would be given higher priority in writing it ahead of this name. Okay, now the last example of this lecture, we have something like this. So for this, the alkyl part is 1 2 3, 1 bromo propyl, then we have on the left hand side we have 1, on the right hand side we have 3 carbon atoms, so word root would be prop and propanoate, whereas on the second and third we have some groups attached, substituents attached. On third we have bromo. If you again look at it, should the third carbon be mentioned as this one, or I think we have, if we count the longest carbon chain here, we have only 3 carbon chain, but if we count the longest carbon chain here, so we have 4 as the carbon chain, longest carbon chain. So we would not have propanoate, rather we would have but as the word root. Okay, so such type of silly mistakes do actually happen in examinations, and we actually end up getting the wrong answers. Okay, so then we have on second carbon we have bromomethyl, so 2 bromomethyl, and then but 3 in O8. Okay, so with this we come to the end of this lecture. So we'll continue the nomenclature part of other function groups in coming lectures. So till then, good luck and goodbye.